Hey, everybody, it's Boog Shambi. Welcome to the show. From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City. MLB The Show has action out of the AL Central. It's the Kansas City Royals and the Detroit Tigers. Along with my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Big storyline of this one is the recent struggles of today's starter. Just hasn't seemed to be able to find his rhythm.
Yeah, Boog, just look at these stats. We've seen his frustration building every time he leaves one up in the zone. Can't overthink it. Needs to just trust his instincts and let it fly out there.
First pitch coming your way next. And taking the ball for Detroit, Framber Valdez. His ERA ranks among the best in the league, and it's earned.
Yeah, Boog, he's not giving away free passes and consistently missing barrels. That impact, it just shows up on a regular basis. It's been an impressive season up to this point.
Everything's down in the zone, and everything's working for him. Unlike your hips, the stats don't lie, Singy.
Well, the numbers say elite, and the eye test backs it up. You need to put that arm in bubble wrap. It's a long season, and they're going to need this guy.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here's a high chopper. Baez on to first. One out in the top of the first. And here now, the lineup for the Royals. Someone who makes things happen for them, in part with his legs. Dairon Blanco. Bobby Witt Jr. in the box with one away as he takes ball one.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
On the ground, right side. Throw on to Torkelson. Quick start here this evening. Two out, top of the first. Right down to shoot. 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
On the ground to the left. And that's just foul. That one ripped left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. He brought it back.
Thought he was going to get to jog around the bases after it left the bat, but the left fielder said not today. Goes up and he brings that in. Exciting way to end the inning.
We go to the bottom of the first, and on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Michael Wacha. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Gleyber Torres, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Out towards right center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start. The inning.
Batting second.
You know what they say, he couldn't have thrown it out there any better than that, and certainly the case that time. Just flared it back behind the second baseman and dropped it in there.
That one fouled off. Torres on at first, nobody out. Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. First and second, no outs. Colt Keith up now for the Tigers. That one pulled foul. Yeah, now the 0-1. Line and a base hit into right. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Thomas gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runners tagging from second and third. Relay throw home. Safe. And they take the lead. Now the third baseman, Zach McKinstry.
Keep an eye on this at bat because even though it's early, it could change the outcome of this game. Look for your pitch and attack it.
In the air out towards right center. He's got it. Runner tagging from third. The relay, the tag, and he's out of the plate. And that's a double play. That ends the inning, but they do score a run here. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. We move on to the second here at Comerica. Tigers lead this one 2-0. This is Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back at Comerica Park. Now it'll be the cleanup hitter for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. Yeah. That one drifts inside. Ed Drummond behind the plate calling balls and strikes. Maybe one of the most respected umpires around the league.
He's not the kind of umpire that you're likely to notice back there. And that can be a huge compliment, really. So if you're just kind of quietly doing your job, staying consistent with your calls, hitters, pitchers, managers, even fans, they're all going to appreciate you. Ed Drummond, he's that kind of umpire.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. In the air, left field. Green on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch.
Batting sixth, the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Jonathan India at the plate. Ball one there.
Ball one.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead.
There goes the runner. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
Ow! You know, when you've got cooler temperatures like this, sometimes it's a little harder to get some offense going because hitters just don't want to feel the sting in their hands. They don't barrel it up. So being aggressive there, trying to get into scoring position by stealing a bag, I get it. Sometimes you just have to try to manufacture some runs, especially in temperatures like this.
Two down, nobody on. And a foul ball. Battling here as he fouls it away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's out number 3. Royals bats are quiet there. They trail things here 2-0. Back at the ballpark, and Singy, we featured him at the top of the show. Not quite the turnaround he was hoping for today.
Well, the struggles have definitely carried over into this one. It's still early, though. He's got some time to fix this.
Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Home run number 5 on the season, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Stepping in, Wenzel Perez. This one in the air, center field. One down.
Batting 8, shortstop, Javier.
So here's Baez now.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Massey has a beat on it, and there's 2 away.
Batting 9th, center fielder, Parker Meadows.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Flashes the leather on the running catch. And that'll do it. Tigers add 1 to the lead on this homer. It's now 3-0. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Last series, the pitching was not good as we take a check of the numbers. Michael Massey, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. That one pushed to the left and foul. Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. That one missed.
Off the plate.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. Great effort, but no throw. That's an infield single. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. At the plate, Dairon Blanco. That one misses, and that is ball one. Blanco with a homer in his last game. Popped in the air, left field, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Royals.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So the Royals batting order turns over. Isaac Collins will hit next. Late swing fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Base hit into the outfield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. In there. He's safe. It's 3-2. On a line. And foul ball. 0-1 down. Right back to the mound. Could be an easy 2. Gets it to first. Play is made, 2 out. And to the plate for Kansas City. Michael Garcia flying to left his first time. And that one fouled off. Man at second. Check swing, and he went. That is strike 2. That one's upstairs, ball 1.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
Oh, he can't hang on. The round from second is the tying run.
Well, Boog, center fielders believe they can get to everything hit their way, but obviously that's just not possible. Such a tough play. The fact he got a glove to it is impressive. Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitchers...
Runner on the go. In the dirt, blocked. And there's no throw. He's in there at second with a stolen base. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Up next for the Royals.
First and second, 2 outs. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores and they have the lead. Here comes the runner. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. So they move out in front after a 4-run outburst. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Royals 4 and the Tigers 3. This is an AL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back here in Detroit as we go to the last of the third. Gleyber Torres up now for the Tigers. Waka, more than 100 career wins on the mound, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Iowa. One up, one down.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder, Riley Green.
Yeah, that's fouled off. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Oh, 2 now. Up the middle, Witt. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the third. Next to hit, Colt Keith. Single to right at his first trip. Rips that one to right. And that ends the inning. On to the 4th. So here's the Royals DH, Jonathan India.
Well, these Royals doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
So a runner aboard to start the inning. Runner on the go. Ball misses. Throw to second. He's in there. He's safe.
Well, with that kind of elite arm he has behind the plate, man, it's a pretty big deal when you can swipe it back against this dude. Maybe more than anything, it prevents teams from just testing him, thinking that they can even steal a base. But right here, they successfully moved that runner up to scoring position. Good job.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Green under it. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Royals.
Now it's the right fielder, Tyrone Blanco. He's 0 for 1. Ball 1, no strikes. Runner at second, 2 down. Top half of inning number 4. The next offering misses. And a count 2-1. Foul ball there.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swing and a pop up. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Back at Comerica Park, Spencer Torkelson up now, top 5 at OPS and climbing. It's been a loud season for him.
Yeah, he's walking, slugging, and raking. A total threat for this lineup. You can count on competitive at-bats every time.
Swings through that one for strike 1. Hard hit, could be extra bases. And that one's going to get into the corner. Into second base. The tying run is on with a leadoff double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
This one in the air, right field. And that is foul. The 0-1 in the air to left center. Oh, he misses it. It drops. Coming around third is Torkelson. He'll score, and the Tigers even it up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened right there. It looked like he was tracking it pretty well, but he just flat out whiffed on it. Could have lost it at the last second, or maybe took his eye off of it, anticipating the throw back into the infield. But either way, definitely an error, and it allows a run to score.
Here's the catcher to hit, Dylan Dingler. Out to short. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the
Fly to
Tigers,
center his first time.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
One out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And fouled off. Back to the mound. He's got it. Tosses to first. That's the second out. This to center field. Thomas gives chase. Can't get there. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Here's the ball. It's hit right back up the middle. Clearly a base hit. I mean, that's one of those where you're expecting the guy from second to score.
Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. Flied to right his first time. This one in the air center field. Thomas gets under it. And that is the third out of the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. That's in for a strike. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
Tosses to first, and the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth.
Shortstop Bobby Witt Jr.
Here's Bobby Witt Jr. He's grounded out a couple of times. Witt with another scorching run of play lately. Tied at 4.
That's ball 2.
We've gotten used to seeing him put together impressive stretches throughout his career, Boog. When he's going like he is right now, it's really fun to watch him.
Next pitch downstairs. 3-1. Turned on, but foul wide of third. And a payoff pitch. This one in the air center field. Meadows settles under this one. 2 down.
Up next for the Royals, third baseman Michael Garcia.
That's ball 2.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the fifth. That's off the mark. Ball 3. And that's a strike. In the air, left field, down the line, and that's a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. And they'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Ripped on a line, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. In with a double, and the go-ahead runs at second with 2 out.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So up now for Kansas. City, Vinny Pasquantino.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Inside.
That's
1
inside.
ball, 1 strike.
Ball.
Runner at second, 2 down. Check swing, no appeal. And the count is 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Challenge from behind the dish here. So the call stands. So that removes their last challenge. Runner edges away at second. That one found hard the other way.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
We head to the bottom of the 5th, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Gleyber Torres. Now here's a flare off the bat, and that's a fair ball. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Tigers, left fielder, Riley Green.
And it stays fair. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Now the tag at third, and they got him.
That's just a terrible decision to go for third right there. I mean, he was posed by a lot, not even close. You've got to be a little smarter than that on the base paths.
Now at the plate, Colt Heat, Pasquantino. Witt for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. We're through 5, and we are tied 4-4. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jonathan India, the next to hit.
Royals, the designated hitter, Jonathan India.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. Indy around second, heads for third. And he's got a leadoff triple.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive.
Here's A.J. Hinch heading towards the mound, and we're going to see a pitching change right here. Framber Valdez won't go any further, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment. Brant Herter comes on now. This is his 5th appearance of the year.
Ball, that's out.
And there's a ball.
Touchdown.
This one smoked on its way out of here. A 2-run shot, and they've rallied from 3 back. It's 6-4.
The one thing the pitcher didn't want to happen just happened. That's not an easy one to stomach. Well, I'm sure there's a big grin on his face right now, Boog. He's probably had some of those that didn't stay fair, but off the bat, it looked like it was going to bend foul. Was able to keep it in there, tucked it nicely, and he gets the jog around the bases. Good for him.
Here comes Lane Thomas. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. Thomas goes 5 feet 11 inches, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. Right side, Torkelson. He takes it on his own. Now one gone in the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Royals.
So digging in, Dairon Blanco.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If you can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Bunting for a hit. And safe at first, the bunt single. Singy, that was a close play, and it looks like they're considering challenging the safe call.
Really close, Boog, and tough to tell in real time. We weren't sure, so you really can't blame them for wanting to take another look.
Well, they are going to challenge the call, and so now the decision will be made by the umpires at the replay center back in New York. On the ground to first. He'll do it himself. 2 away.
Up next for the Royals, shortstop Bobby Witt.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. 0 for 3 in this one.
Well, I say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Man, that got him square in the mask. Man on second, 2 down. Laser to the gap, should score the run. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily, and they take a 3-run lead. Witt around second. And he's got an RBI triple.
Well done, drives in the run.
A.J. Hinch makes another pitching change. On the mound now, Tyler Holton.
Important job for him to do right now with that runner on third as they try to add on to their lead. Just needs 1 out to get out of it, so this is a huge matchup in this game right here.
Fought off foul. 2 outs and a runner at third, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Off the outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. On the ground, out to short. Baez fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out. 3 runs for him here, and they move ahead. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. Royals out front, 7-4. You're watching Tigers baseball on the show Great Lakes. Back here in Detroit. Well, we go.
I gotta take my dog out, guys, so I'm gonna save this game and exit it. So I have to play it later. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.